Wedbush wanted to hit the retail note, lowering its estimates and price targets on 8 retail names today with exposure to Europe. The firm also downgrading PVH and Ralph Lauren to neutral from outperform. Those shares are getting crushed today, along with the broader market. Joining us now is the analyst behind that note, Tom Nickett. Tom, tell us what you're looking for in certain names and why they're so exposed.
So look, I think given that what we saw in Ukraine last week, and especially after the attack on the nuclear reactor on Thursday, I think that was a bit of a game changer as far as gauging European consumer sentiment. I think a lot of these companies that have meaningful exposure to Europe are at risk of seeing waning consumer demand. And I thought that Ralph Lauren and PVH, which have very high exposure to Europe, and Europe has been the primary growth driver for these brands as well. I thought that it made sense to step to the side.
Tom, PVH is close to cut in half off of its recent highs. It looks like it's a relatively inexpensive stock. You're sort of saying that even from here, you think the fundamentals are going to erode that much based on what's happening in Europe, or you just feel as if, this investor mood in this direction is still going to be sour?
Yeah, I think investor mood will be sour, and look, PVH is down almost 30% in the last 2 trading sessions. So, to your point, I'm not sure there's a lot more downside risk from here as far as the stock goes. I do think that given this overhang, investors may be hesitant to step in to buy a name like PVH, even given the pullback that we've seen.
What about U.S. exposure? Do we need to start worrying about the state of the U.S. consumer?
Not yet. I'm not worried yet. Obviously, if this thing drags on or we see much more escalation, it could happen. We've been a little bit more positively inclined towards the names that are more domestically skewed. For example, we actually upgraded Carter's today in conjunction with this note. Carter's generates almost all their revenue in North America and has a much more defensive business, selling baby clothes. It's not nearly as discretionary as the rest of my group. So, I definitely favor domestic exposure today over Europe.
There is one consumer discretionary name higher today. Can you guess it?
Tesla.
Tractor Supply.
Oh, there you go.
Not even Tesla, Mike. They're all lower.
Yeah, Tesla. Tractor Supply is a great long-term winner.
Tom Nickett,
by the way, thank you very much.